Hey, hope you guys are doing well. It's Dasein The Philosopher here, and today I'd like to talk to you about my new book coming out December 9th, titled How to Never Be Broke Again. So in this video, we're looking at the 8th chapter of my book, and the 8th rule of how to never be broke again, which is move towards a net worth paradigm. This chapter might actually be the hardest rule to grasp, just because I'm asking you to change your paradigm and have a paradigm shift. This is where most of the cognitive dissonance comes into play once you're reading my second book. So here, a paradigm is essentially how an individual or a society views the world. I like to use the example of glasses, just because the first time I ever wore glasses, I didn't realize that the whole time beforehand, everything was kind of blurry. I didn't see the world, let's say, properly. I'm not saying that a net worth paradigm is the proper way of seeing the world, but it is better than the income paradigm to a certain extent. So here we have the income paradigm, which essentially is the view of the world that in order to have better financial situation, you just have to increase your income. This rarely works just because without the proper financial education, even if you increase your income, you might not necessarily know what to do with it and how to make it work for you. This is why I say in my book, How to Never Be Broke Again, the focus should be on moving towards a net worth paradigm, where instead of increasing your income, you're more focused on increasing your net worth on a month-to-month basis, or even a day-to-day or week-to-week basis. So instead of increasing your income, you want to focus on increasing your net worth each and every month. How you do this is by adding towards your assets, which is either through investing or building your business. With this net worth paradigm, essentially the more net worth you have, the closer you are to having enough assets that can replace the income that you make. I do suggest people move towards a net worth paradigm, but later on in my book, you'll see where the paradoxes kind of come to play, just because focusing on the income paradigm is important. It does have its benefits, just because you can really get down to business and kind of grow your business and see if you can grow your income incrementally every month. But again, that is another paradigm. It's another way of seeing the world. But I want you to be able to sit in the net worth paradigm and be able to focus on increasing your net worth this whole time. So maybe up until this whole video, you've never heard of the word net worth. Again, with financial education, a lot of it's going to come down to vocabulary. You'll notice that teachers have a certain type of vocabulary. What's a curriculum? What are outcomes? What are certain formative evaluations? When it comes to finances, there's also another different sort of vocabulary, almost like a specialist vocabulary. So what's your net worth? What's an asset? What's a liability? What's income? What counts as an expense? What's good debt? What's bad debt? A lot of what I focus on in this book, How to Never Be Broke Again, is to kind of give you guys the taste and the curiosity to go search into the world and start building your own financial education, start building your own financial literacy. So here I'll give you the definition of net worth. Essentially, your net worth is all your assets, so that could be investments, either stock, gold, silver, equity in business, whatever it may be, cash, minus all your liabilities. That's your net worth. So this means you have all the cash, all the investments, all the businesses and equity that you have is an asset, and you minus all your liabilities, that's all your debt. So here, How to Never Be Broke Again, essentially this becomes a lot easier, just because for you to never be broke again, essentially you just need a net worth of above zero. Just because, let's say you have $1,000, but you owe $999, technically you're worth $1. That makes you not broke. This being said, The depressing part of this is with a net worth paradigm, if you are in debt and you have more liabilities than you have assets, then you essentially have to work hard to be broke. You aren't even broke. You're actually worse off than being broke. So if you take a look here, let's say you have $300 in your bank account, but you owe $1,000 on a credit card, your net worth is negative 700. You're not even broke yet. You're in debt. You're actually in the red. So positive thing here is it's a lot easier to never be broke again once you're looking at things with a net worth paradigm, but it's also a little bit not so great if you have debt or if you have more debt than assets. The reason why you want to focus on increasing your net worth every month or every day or every week, whatever it may be, is that the more you increase your assets, the more these assets will provide you with income, and you move closer to increasing your net worth. You always want to have a positive net worth, more than $1, but here in How to Never Be Broke Again, I actually show you how to incrementally increase that by figuring out what your cash flow is, and essentially that's where you can actively increase your assets every single month, thus increasing your net worth every single month. So yeah, hope you guys learned something new. Stay tuned, my book comes out December 9th. Second book I've written, titled How to Never Be Broke Again. There is a deal that ends in less than 10 days. The deal will be changing because today is Wednesday and then the first pre-order sale is unfortunately over. But I'll keep you guys posted on that. And so it's Dasein The Philosopher. Hope you guys have an awesome day and hope you guys are never broke ever again.